Hello there, welcome to Armoured Warfare with me, McFadden, and Luke. Yeah, it's not the C90. I wanted to do this because I've got a pretty good PvP replay, which obviously means it's not me. And with the Sabre coming out in the next update, I thought it was about time we had a little look at this adorable, cute little tank. I've always liked the Scorpion, no two ways about it. Ever since Doctor Who in 1974, I think it was, 74, 75, something like that. You want to know why? I'll chuck it on at the end of this video. Let's just say that Action Man, or in America G.I. Joe, had a Scorpion tank. Quite big it was as well. Well, it would be able to fit an Action Man. And it turns up in the most unlikely of places. I'll see if I can find a clip to chuck in, like I say, at the end of this. So, the Scorpion is a light tank. Very quickly, I need to move this over because I'm a fool and I forgot to do that. Okay, so it's a light tank. It's a scout vehicle up to a point. Armed personnel carrier as well. It fires high explosive HESH rounds. Let's have a little look at its stats. Oh, any second now. Okay, so damage 258. Now the thing is, because it's high X, you're never guaranteed knowing quite what you're going to get. I did a game yesterday. 1 minute I'm doing about 300. The next minute I'm doing about 8. So it's not great. Penetration 12mm. Of course, it's high explosive. Britain seems to have a thing about HESH and whatever. Sustained damage, DPM 2,806. It's again, it's up and down. Reload times 5.52 seconds. Hit points, it's got 1,015. Mobility, now this is quite good. Remember, this is tier 3. So it's 61.2 kilometers an hour, 0 to 32 in 3.11 seconds, and hull traverse of 51 degrees a second. It's a nippy little bugger, which I shall hopefully show you afterwards. Utility, camouflage isn't bad, 0.33 all around, and view range 440 meters. That's quite good. Cannon depression, -10, -6, an accuracy spread of 0.10. You need to lead with this. Remember, high X has that longer ballistic arc. Aim time, 2.96 seconds, not bad. Turret traverse, 56.16 degrees. Did I go through that? Possibly, I don't know. This thing's great. Let's look at the armour. Okay, remember, it's composite armour, so... well, composite armour. God, I'm going back to Star Wars Galaxies here, aren't I? Okay, it's military aluminium. That's aluminium. Just saying. And basically it's 0.9 modifiers all the way around. For everything. So it's 9mm at the front. It's 7mm at the side, and it's 5mm at the back. Don't go anywhere near somebody else's ammunition, even if they haven't fired it, just to be on the safe side. They might sneeze. So there we go. My commander is Philippe Holzglau. Why? Well, that's quite simple. You're firing high X, so module damage increased by 20% whilst you're near allied vehicles. Your aim time is reduced by 30% for 30 seconds after you destroy an army vehicle. Minimum accuracy, when the accuracy circle is largest, improved by 10%. It reduces your repair time and weapon system by 50%. And here we go, vision range increased by 40 meters. If I skip right across the retrofix, you can see I've got the Mark III augmented optics in, which gives me an extra 30 meters. You only get the one retrofit slot in here. My usual supply of consumables, parts, first aid, and fire extinguisher. Never leave home without a fire extinguisher. And insignias, well, it's entirely down to you. There's no hard and fast rule on insignias. Try and get these little buggers up though, because the more you do, the better. So, here's that. So what we need to do now is basically read you a history, which would be very, very nice indeed if I could just remember how to do this. Right then, so the FV-101 Scorpion light tank or armoured reconnaissance vehicle, that's its British classification, was developed in the late 60s. It is part of the Tracked Combat Vehicle CVR (T) family. The FV-101 Scorpion entered service with the Royal Army in 1973. It replaced the Saladin armoured car. A total of 1,241 Scorpions were built. For a long period of time, it was the main vehicle in armoured reconnaissance regiments. In 1994, this vehicle was withdrawn from active service, with the Army basically saying, you know, well, tell you what, we're not going to have it anymore. But it's still operational with export customers. It's armed with an L23A1 76mm rifled gun. It fires HESH, high explosive. I can never remember what it is. High explosive something or other. I should know that. I was going to say high explosive anti-tank, but that's heat. HESH is something else, which is nice. Crap. High explosive and smoke and canister rounds. There's also a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. Small batch of 32 vehicles were fitted with a 90mm main gun. One of the main requirements for the FV-101 was to make this light tank air portable. That's why a number of light alloys were used building this vehicle. It's got a front-mounted engine providing additional protection for the crew. Front armour protects against 14.5mm rounds fired from a 200-metre range. All-round protection is against 7.62mm rounds and artillery shell splinters. This tank relies on its speed in order to avoid being hit. The FV-101 has a crew of 3, including commander, gunner and driver. The initial production FV-101 Scorpion light tanks were powered by the Jaguar 4.2-litre petrol engine, which is a standard car engine. However, its power was downrated from 265 horsepower to 195 horsepower for longer service life. If you want to see the mobility of this thing, we'll see it in a moment. Later, the engine was chosen because it was commercially available and had high power to weight ratio. Later, it was replaced with a Perkins diesel engine. Look at this, just running rings around this thing, which had better fuel economy. Both engines had similar performance. Bye-bye, tank. The FV-101 light tank can be fitted with a flotation kit, which makes this vehicle amphibious. On water, it's propelled by its tracks, which is nice. Now, there are variants, but I'm not going to go into those at the moment. Okay, here we go then. As you can see, we've got 4 Scorpions on our side, which, you know, is nice. So we're going to follow Silverwolf here. He's in a squad with the rest of his battalion. Hanok, I think it's called. But also there's Torden Tor. These guys, well, they end up sort of around here eventually. I've already sort of said I just played a game with them on a different map when they were in the Scorpions. I can't remember, I think it was River Point I was in. So he's hugging that ridgeline and trying to just get some early spots in. He's not on his own. Look, they're together. I could do putting some camo on, couldn't I? Dear, dear, dear. Okay, they're not going to risk going over the top. There's something. I was so pleased when I realised that the Scorpion was going to be in this game. There's just something about them. To look at, they're very probably my favourite tank. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm a sad woman. I can't help it. The camera's having fun today. Okay, now the other Scorpion is coming up. Is he going to join them? Has he got any sense he would? 4 of them together would be quite a combination. Remember the manoeuvrability. So at the moment they're just sitting here. They've decided they're going to make a move. There's a Dragoon over there, Dragoon 90. High X out. Waiting to see who they can hit. He's changing his opinion. PT-76. You can see, I'm guessing they're firing Hesh, but it's a slow fire. It's not a quick ballistic. 221 he just did. Actually, no, that was very possibly was me. I don't know. Yeah, I'm over there. Look, I died pretty quickly. Didn't realise I'd backing fire from these guys. That's nice of them. Okay, they've been seen. Smoke's up. The good thing is, when there's 3 of you together, it means you get 3 smoke canisters. 3! How many smoke canisters have you seen today? Now, I appreciate this doesn't look particularly brilliant at the moment, but trust me, it does get better. They're doing the right thing here. They really are. They're just hugging that ridge line, taking pot shots where they can. I'll show you that this replay is going to show you the Scorpion's mobility. Am I still alive? I'm still alive. No, I'm not. I'm dead now. I has the deed. This is me trying to do boot camp, which I've had a lot of difficulty doing at the recently. There's just been nobody around playing tier 1s. Okay, there we go. Groverman, I believe that's his name. I'm not entirely certain. And he's already on 2 kills there. But they're working together. They're talking to each other. Notice that Groverman has higher health. So it makes me wonder what retrofit he's put in there. Got a fairly good idea, but anyway. So they've announced they're on their way, and here we go. Yeah, you want to be careful of that. They've got a Bulldog with them, the M41. Again, a tank I really must get back round to playing. It's a fun little tank, that. Watch to your left there, however. That guy's got more problems. Okay. They've now got 3 between them. They've timed it just right. They know what they're doing. Bang! Ooh, and that's a bad hurt. I don't know if a bad hurt's gone, but there we go. Groverman's gone. Enemy Scorpion took him out. Now there's a Lav 150 up there, I think it is. Is it? Yes. Lav 150. I'm going to be careful of that. He's coming around. Oh dear, no, you didn't want to do that. Okay. So no, Groverman's on 3. He's dead now. The other 2 in the team have got 1 each. And now they, look at that, they're using this maneuverability to just screw with this guy's head. Where does he point the gun? That's just it. When you're in a situation like this, unless you keep a cool head, you start flicking between tanks. As a result, you end up shooting no one. Keep your head cool. Glug. Glug. That's probably how you do it. Ha! I made it funny. Possibly. Right, so. There's another PT-76. That's his... Ooh, not quite. No, now he is. Yep. So, between them so far, that Scorpion platoon have got 6 kills. The M41 is sticking with them. As you can see, PT-76 on the opposing side. Soft wipe. Nice push, guys. That's decent of him. Nice bit of sportsmanship there. Now, Silver Wolf decides to get a bit involved with some of the tanks around here. He feels it's important. And he's just using that maneuverability. Look at him. And missing, it seems. Oh, careful. Careful. So that M41 is definitely supporting them. It's doing a good job. Right, so comes down here. Break contact, possibly, if he can. Toying with them, basically. That's all he's doing, toying with them. What have we got here? Okay, up round the side of the Pertwee side and back again. Difficult to tell from here, but I'm guessing he is breaking contact. So the guy's not going to know where he's going to come from next. Nice little shot on the move there. As you can see, you just can't quite tell what sort of hit you're going to get. Which is a little problematic. It really is a roll of the dice, or RNGs, whatever you want to take. Watch The Rock. You're not me. I'm the one who doesn't do solid objects. Now, he does do a little bit of missing here, in fairness. But as you can see, the mobility... Remember, this is sand. It's... Oh, there we go. Well, this time I'm following them all. I sort of say, yep, this is going on YouTube. If only this guy could actually shoot straight. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. They've lost their non-squadroned. That's what they should be called, squadrons. Scorpion. This is the last guy left now. Can he take him? Apparently not. It's good gameplay, he just needs to learn to shoot straight. Right over that guy's head. Will this be his last shot, do you think? What do you reckon? There we go. And that's how you play the Scorpion. And I guarantee your hands are going to get very, very tired playing it. But, yeah. That was a joy to watch in the game. It really was. The Scorpion, incredibly nimble. Remember, it's tier 3, so it has a right to be sluggish. And it isn't. Not really. The gun, high X, so you can do damage somewhere down the line. You're just never 100% certain quite how much damage you're going to do. But you are going to do module damage. You are possibly going to set fires, which is always useful. Get that dot going. And just make sure you do not get sneezed on by anything. This is a great, great little tank. And quite frankly, there is no excuse for not having it. I'm afraid there isn't. Let's have a quick look. It's not them. It's not Shishkin. It is. There we go. Oh, it is Shishkin. It's tier 3. And to unlock tier 3, in PvP you need to do 8,300 damage to enemy vehicles, less than 150 meters away with Shishkin's vehicles. PvE, 34,500 damage. It leads on to some good tanks. The Sheridan's a giggle. The Bagel Panzer, I'm starting to learn to like it. Didn't think much of the Stingray. I'm going to be blunt. I thought it was sluggish and yucky, and even that was upgraded. Haven't tried the Stingray 2. The XM8, though, is brilliant. The XM8 is like the big brother to the VFM5. So, yeah, I would try that line out, quite frankly. And, like I say, there is absolutely no excuse not to have a Sherman in your garage, because they're just so much fun. Alright then folks, I'm going to leave you now for the moment, but hopefully I'll find that little clip to show you just how great sometimes things could be on Doctor Who. Oh dear.
I brought along something that will deal with it.
I very much doubt it, Brigadier.
Go now, or I will destroy you all!